Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. As you can see, it is just past 4 in the morning. I've been exploring for about 2 or 3 in-game days. I went from our wreckage off and around that way and again around this way, and I found another island over there that looked interesting, but really so far that one was the only one that I found that had the honeycomb on it. I haven't made it back to base yet. As you can see, my inventory is totally packed and filled with stuff, and I inadvertently wandered into this this POI. As you can see, I am at the point where I had to actually start dropping resources on the ground. I have to put 3 of them down here. Put 3 of them down, but I don't think I can take more than 200 in a stack. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. I don't mind being wrong. Okay, so we'll continue with that then. So I figured I'd bring you in so that we can smash out this POI as we are heading back to our crash ship just over there in the horizon. I figured I'd nail this off first thing. I see you hiding back there, sweet cheeks. Hello? Are you talking to the wall? Oops. Let me shave your parts. There we go. For those of you with weak stomachs, look away. Okay, there's more parts here. I'm going to just leave the parts for now. I'll shave them all up in a second. I'm just going to run the rest of this POI out here. You can pick these up and carry them into a central location fairly easily. It does slow you down a little bit. But that's okay. I can deal with that. Throw more over here. Come on, put it down. There you go. Now there should be a way up back here someplace. There it is. And yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my computer's really struggling today. I'm getting a lot of frame drops, a lot of the jerky movements and stuff. All day yesterday I had no problems with this game. It was running really smooth. And today it's all jerky and jumpy again. But as I said yesterday, my computer is a potato. Oops. Q, please. No, I don't trust my parkour skills, and I make a lot of little ramps. That's part of the reason I carry blocks like that in the hotbar. Especially when I'm getting really glitchy computer issues. From talking to or watching videos of some of the other people who play this game, it is obvious that this game has not been optimized at all. So there are quite a few issues performance issues and such with this game as well. So, yeah, it's okay. I mean, they've just, like, it's been years that they've been working on this, and they've just brought it into this survival mode now. So, yeah, they're not exactly the swiftest bunch when it comes to getting stuff done, I guess. So, I'm not too worried. I'm used to playing old, funky games. Okay, and we'll pick these up and throw them out the window. Thank you. Right click to pick up and right click to drop. There we go. Hey, more seeds, more gasoline. This, again, this is also a set piece. You will encounter this at this point past the crash site. This is part of the crash site tile set, I guess. Yeah, expect it. And it will have the same resources as what everybody else's has. I mean, they're all, because they're set piece with set inventories, you will get the same stuff. Okay, I don't think anything else up here. Delete that and jump down, jump down. If there's anything else up here. So I'm going to take just a quick minute here, and I'm just going to scratch all this metal down to base building pieces. There we go. And moving onward. Moving on to bigger, better, and more smashy things. Oh, I missed a crate. Good thing I took the time to look back, eh? I'll take that. Sun shakes. Hey. These things only stack to 5s, these sun shakes, so if you're picking up too many of them, you will end up with an overload. Why do I got a spare corn? In case you're wondering, the reason I pick up corn, or as other people are calling it, corn, is it is your best food, or it is part of your best food that you will encounter. I'll leave my squawk bot head here too. Your wok milk. If you pick up the corn and you find a wok, you just plant down the corn, and the wok gives you the milk. The milk regenerates a little bit of food and a lot of thirst. And thirst is actually the thing that you run into the most on this game. Your guy is constantly thirsty. Also, the island I was going to build at, I put a marker on. Just basically I took a light that I'd picked up and I shoved on there. On the way back between the island and here, there's a lot of these quarries, quarry stones. So I'll have tons of resources. I don't think I can see it from here. But the island, it's literally just over here somewhere. Are you talking to a plant? Jump. Oh, you hit me, you prick. Jump, jump, dodge, dodge. Here's your head, dude. Where's your body? Getting a lot of these also, they don't drop, always drop their scrap metal parts. you got to watch for that. My inventory's full, otherwise I would smash that corn. That kern! But yeah, I'm going to put some markers down for getting to and from that island. Especially once I get a vehicle going. So let's try to get a vehicle going, and let's not burn ourselves if we can. Hop in here. I've only got 2 wheels, which is weird. Usually by this point I've got about 4 wheels. But I'm not too concerned. I got tons of bearings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to order our little scrappy bot here to craft me up 2 more crappy wheels, and then I'm going to regret it later because I'm probably going to find the other 2 that I normally find. And we're going to force place these. I want those. Sure, we'll take those. And we'll take that. And you can craft another one. Didn't make the seat yet, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. The drawback is when you are out of a render range, what happens is it stops crafting, and this is with all of the machinery, the automated machineries. That should be 4, right? Yes. 4 high quality wheels. Oh, I need wood for this still. Alright, let's go collect some wood. Of course, there's 2 ways to get wood. You smash down trees and you beat them up with your hammer. The other way is to go to some of these old shacks that you'll find all over the place and just tear them apart. For example, you pull these sheets of metal off the roof or these side walls down. Oh, your inventory's full. Right, I meant to drop some junk off here, but that's okay. If you just drag it off the screen, you can just throw it down as an entity rather than as an item. So it sits like that and does that little floaty thing, or vice versa. I can't remember, whichever it is. Which is handy if you're just wanting to just drop stuff on the ground, but they will, from what I understand, they will despawn if left. But that's okay. We're just going to throw that there. And come on. There we go. Excuse me. I hear you. Where is you at? There you are. Hello. Yes. All right. Fine. Have a hammer to the face. that's all that stuff. We'll leave that there for a second, and we'll just run over and grab that seat, or order that seat. Quickly, I'm going to also eat this carrot. We'll put the order in for the seat, and then I'll go grab some material, because it's probably going to be dark here before I even get started on building. Seat. Craft that up. Do that, and I need to unload some inventory here. Should be all these seeds that I've picked up. I'm just going to quickly run back and grab. I'm going to figure out where the door is. Just going to run back and grab all those shop walls and stuff that I left laying on the ground there. I'm going to leave all this crops and soil over here for now. I'll come back for this later. And hopefully all this stuff hasn't despawned on me. Okay, good. I like doing it that way as opposed to placing it, because it picks it up faster. And that's just personal preference on my behalf. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to wait till daylight, and we're going to start building ourselves a scrap car. I do it at night here, but as I said, the biggest problem I have is it's too dark to see anything. Like, literally, it's just, it gets so dark even with good lighting. It's almost impossible to actually see what you're working on. So now I've got 2 of the medium scrap walls, or the long ones, I guess, and 1 full one. And 2 roof sections. And I'm going to take this locker. The locker is going to be used as my primary body component. There's a symmetry mode for this. Anyhow. I placed the locker like this to give me kind of a chassis that doesn't cost a lot, but the locker also has 4 storage slots, so I could very easily fill it with sunshake or components or items and stuff that I'm not interested in carrying around, that I'll need for refining or for whatever, especially full stacks. If you get a full stack of stuff, put it in there, and then you don't have to haul it around with you. Well, you have to haul it, but you don't have it like cluttering up your inventory. Where's my 2 little stubby pipes? Oh, right there. Right there in plain sight where I can't see them. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to wait till daylight here so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better, and then we'll pick it back up. Oh, good morning, kids. We're back. Yes, that's right. It's 4 in the morning, and we are back on our locker, overlooking our mighty and powerful vehicle that we are in the midst of trying to build. Let's raise this lift up just a touch here. Now, I like the thing about the locker is it's symmetrical. It's 3 squares wide, which means it's very easy to build with. Why did you not make a line? Thank you. Now I want to come out one square on either side. I'm working with my, whoops, come on lag. Oh, my computer's being laggy. Stop it. There we go. I'm trying to work with what I have. They do keep you pretty limited. There we go. Is that going to be wide enough? That's 5, right? It's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'd like to go 1 block more, I think. That's one thing I have discovered about Scrap Mechanic. Wide vehicles are good. If I put that there, is that going to make the whole thing go wonky? If I put it on the end, it kind of looks like crap, but we'll put it on the end. What the heck? Nothing wrong with a little bit high quality with our car here. Grab a couple of our high-end wheels. Come on. I'm beginning to think my mouse is starting to give up on me here. It's jammed on me earlier. The hammer just started swinging like mad. Oh, it was hilarious. But mind you, the whole computer's running like crap. Might be time to replace the potato with something better. Yeah, that's not too bad. I would like to drop this down a little bit further, give me a little bit more clearance. Maybe I will later. I don't know. Anyhow, on the other side, we're going to do the same kind of thing. Except we're just going to put down pairing. I have to think about what I'm doing because, well, unlike some of the Scrap Mechanic builders that I enjoy watching, I am not able to build a car in 30 seconds or less. Yeah, I'm not a professional Scrap Mechanic. In fact, I've only been playing this game for a couple of days since it released. The survival mode. So yeah, I don't have ridiculous amounts of skill. And you will probably notice that as I do things and you'll go, my God, you're building that so wrong. And that's fine. I'm pretty sure that most of you, when you built your first builds, you screwed up all kinds of things and did all sorts of neat things that were not right. So, yeah, if you are expecting perfection, well, you're wrong. Alright, let's drop this down. Now for the fun parts. It's like the seat is half a block off. What the heck? I never noticed that. Yeah, the seat's half a block off. It's just a little bit crooked. No big deal. Okay, the motor's only 2 blocks wide. Anyhow. There we go. And I love the exhaust pipe on the motor. The rusty tin can. Just going to grab a few more bits. You can't drive without your coffee cup being in the right place. And, well, we need to install a high quality stereo, which I will actually turn on, because it's actually kind of enjoyable music. And humorous announcements. Now, one thing I noticed that you don't want to have happen is you don't want your wheels exposed like this, because the tote bots come up and they will attack you right outright. So what I like to do is come out a little bit. Now I probably could have done was put these wheels in. Okay, that'll do us for an exterior chassis. Now what we'll do is we'll grab those wall panels and such that we had here. Start with these ones. I build out of the scrap metal components like this, mainly because they're cheap. It's what I have to work with, that kind of thing. Here we go. That's you, and there we go. Yes, it's just a little bit of armor in front of the wheels. This block I'm not so worried about. Okay, and as it is now almost dark again, we have pretty much finished everything. Whoops. Oh, no, damn it. Okay, these can't be adjusted. So we have as much light on here as we can get away with. As you can see, it's not really that bright. But what we still need to do is grab our dealy tool here and connect up all the dots. First off, the seat to the steering bearings. We got to make sure that both steering bearings have the arrows in the same direction, and hope that they're in the right direction for the steering wheel, because I've had it a few times where they're both backwards. Can't tell you how much fun that is. And the wheels are the same way. You got to make sure that they're both going the same way, otherwise the car doesn't drive forward very well. Okay, and why can I not remove my lift? Thank you. So there we have it. That's the Scrap Car Mark I. In all of its splendor and glory. Yes, it is very wide. It actually needs to be. Now, if we push forward on... Oh, we need to... Well, I can't figure out why she doesn't want to get. Forgot a dot to be connected. This dot has to connect to the motor. And then what we need to do is use the motor with gas in our hotbar. Shift and click. You won't drag. And we'll set that up to full thrust. The scrap motor has, I think my broken lawnmower has more power than that scrap motor does. Ah, we're moving. Okay, if I turn. Okay, my steering bearings are in fact reversed. Yes. Okay. So then you just kind of right click on them to turn them the other way. This is helpful when you actually have enough light you can see what you're doing. Guess I could zoom in on the wheel. There we go. Turn and turn. Perfect. Now this car comes with all of the feature amenities. Convenient coffee cup holder, microwave, one channel radio, very well placed cabin light, plus a supply of bog roll, and a giant storage container, really high powered, almost half a horsepower motor with a bad muffler, and a microwave. Again, the microwave can be used, it's a single unit storage, so you could use that to store some of your random junk or stuff that you're not worried about losing. Another thing you could do is place the button down and turn on the tote bot head so you have the noise. Personally, I'm not going to do that. And I'm probably going to do is I'm going to leave a bunch of this crap behind. I will take the fuel. That's not the fuel. That's the pipe. Can I have the fuel, please? Thank you. Take the fuel and put a full stack of that in here. And this has put that switch in here just because I don't want to lose it. And then remember I said corn was one of the great things. Kern. If you're watching Scrap Mechanic videos, Scrapman videos, I think he was that was doing them. Yeah, that was his thing. Kern. Whoops. I place these around the periphery of the vehicle because what happens is you will encounter those cows, those walks. And they will come strolling up to your car while you're running around rating a point of interest or whatever. And they'll start grazing on, come on, place it down, thank you. They'll start grazing on these little, this little buffet you've laid out for them. Which is quite amusing actually if you come up and there's all of a sudden a couple of cattle sitting up front here just grazing away. But the thing is they will drop, as I said, they'll drop the walk milk, which you'll go through fairly quickly, so it never hurts to have extras. I mean, you can only carry stacks of 5, but it doesn't take much to fill this with kern, because you hit one kernel and it drops 3 of these pieces, 3 or 4 of these pieces for just hitting one stack. Now I'm going to leave that debris over there. I need to go find the mechanic station, so I'm going to kind of do that, do a little bit of exploration, and I'll go find the mechanic station between now and the next episode so that we can continue on. And maybe I'll loot a couple of small POIs and get some stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do that together. But that's going to do it for Scrap Mechanic. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope to see you on the next episode where we go find ourselves a mechanic station. Thanks for watching, kids, and good night for now.